bit of chaos, but as things settle down, it's Vasilevskiy who gets this puck low, and it's a sharp angle. He banks it in off of Vasilevskiy. There is little room there, no room, but a puck gets through.
Alright, now first I want to talk to the difficulty of getting into a boot lock in your post lean every single time. Not the easiest thing to do, but there are some solutions around it. Now, I'm going to show my client Finn power pushing into post lean. I know Vasilevskiy entered the post lean via his feet. Alright, right now I'm going to show Finn entering the post lean through a power push. Okay? So, all goalies fall victim to this. Again, just like no matter your skill set, it's tough to hit that boot lock every time. Especially I feel like as the pads wear and tear, maybe that boot isn't as stiff as it was in the beginning, and there's just maybe not a consistent lip there to catch the post with. So I believe it's much easier to be able to enter into a post lean, all right, and hit the blade or have that contact point be the first couple inches of that blade. Now, again, as you can see in the video, there is available space. Okay, so I would say to most of my clients, all my clients, you just have to have the body awareness that there is space available because you hit that post lean or entered into that post lean through getting that blade to contact the post rather than getting that blade to slip in and getting the boot lock. It's, again, ideal in these situations to get the boot lock, especially if you see the guy skating in, the blade is more or less kind of facing that short side space, and we're aware that he has time to actually pick that corner. Okay, it's tough if they're just randomly throwing at the net, but if they have time and space, we need to notice that. We also have to have the body awareness that we do not currently have a boot lock. And what I'll show with Finn here is we're aware of that, so then we can get that blocker to overlap that toe because we're aware that that space is available. Now, I would like to have Finn lean the outside of that right shoulder to the inside of the post and even get the ear of his mask to the post. This would obviously limit the top portion of that short side of the net, but this is the solution one. The second solution here is being able to hit it, all right, again, being aware that you have that skate on the post, not the boot lock, and then you can just slip that foot in, all right? So I think this is the clip here. I'll let it play. Hit the post, and then just slip that foot in. Again, it's a somewhat acquired skill, and I think you just need to be able to know the finesse of how to slip that foot in. I would more or less direct kids to think about the inside portion of the boot that is currently contacting the ice. You can kind of just give that a little bit of a nudge back, and then it should be able to kind of just slip in, and you should feel the lip of the boot of the pad lock into the post. Okay, also mindful here that you can lean a little bit more into the post. The inside of the shoulder or outside of that right shoulder could be to the inside of the post, and again, the ear of the mask could be on the post with the head kind of tilted down to stop any height trajectory that puck may go at. All right, now one key thing here is making sure that blocker is more or less pressed to that post. Sometimes it's easier to be able to have that blocker squared to that shooter because sometimes that blocker leaves that post because it's facing more up ice. So there are sometimes a little bit of sliver pieces there where the puck could slip in. All right, but that would be my general suggestions to how to limit this goal. Tough one. I think Vasilevskiy wants this back, but these are some common mistakes that we see, and here's some common solutions. So hope this helps. So in summary here, guys, we need to first make sure we have situational awareness. Do we know the player's positioning, especially the positioning of their blade, and do they have time and space? Second, body awareness. We need to make sure we are aware of how we entered into the post lean. Do we have the blade on the post or the boot lock? Third, we then find out the solution. We either slip into a boot lock or we use the blocker or glove to overlap the available space. Hope this makes sense, guys. Have a good one.